graders. Welcome to Book a Day. Today we are going to be reading The Rooster Who Would Not Be Quiet. Already I am making some connections to this story. Before we begin, let's look at our vocabulary word. Today's Mrs. Wordsmith word is baffled. Repeat. Baffled. Feeling like nothing makes any sense. Look at this picture. It looks like the cat doesn't know who to blame. The situation does not make any sense. I wonder how our vocabulary word will connect to our book a day. Let's begin. Today's book a day is a new one. It's called The Rooster Who Would Not Be Quiet. Today's vocabulary word, baffled, feeling like nothing makes any sense. I can't wait to see how our word connects to our book. The Rooster Who Would Not Be Quiet. Can you see it okay? Once there was a village where the streets rang with song from morning till night. I like the illustration. Dogs bayed, mothers crooned, engines hummed, fountains warbled, and everybody sang in the shower. Everyone and everything had a song to sing. This made the village of La Paz a very noisy place. It was hard to hear. It was hard to sleep. It was hard to think. And no one knew what to do. So they fired the mayor. Now, they were a very noisy village without. 4M, does that ever happen to you when you're reading something and you're like, wait a minute, my voice didn't sound right for that. Let me try it again. That's what good readers do. Now they were a very noisy village without a mayor. So they held an election. Only Don Pepe promised peace and quiet. He won by a landslide. That means he won by a lot. The next day, a very polite law appeared in the village square. No loud singing in public, por favor. Por favor means please in Spanish. Things were getting better already. But more laws soon followed. No loud singing at home. No loud singing. No singing. Basta! Quiet already! Until finally, the noisy village of La Paz was silent as a tomb. Wait a minute. Silent as a tomb? What do we call a comparison using the words like or as? What is that called? You're right. It's a simile. Even the tea kettles were afraid to whistle. Some people left the village singing loudly. Others stayed behind and learned to hum. The rest were just grateful to have a good night's sleep, for crying out loud. 7 very quiet years passed. Then one evening, a saucy gallito and his family wandered into the village and roosted in a fragrant mango tree. When the little rooster awoke the next morning, he did what roosters were born to do. He sang, Kiki-riki. This is an example of, what is it called when a word looks like how it sounds? Like drip, drop, boom. What's that called? You're right, onomatopoeia. As his rotten luck would have it, the mango tree grew beneath the cranky mayor's window. Uh-oh. You there, groused Don Pepe. No singing. It's the law. Well, that's a silly law, said the merry Gallito. Smell this sweet mango tree. How can I keep from singing? Huh, then I'll chop down that stinky tree, huffed Don Pepe. Will you sing then? The plucky Gallito shrugged. I may sing a less cheerful song, but I will sing. And he did. Kiki-riki! Oh, look at that sad mango tree. Still singing? Snapped Don Pepe. You have no tree, remember? I have no tree, said the Gallito, but I have my hen and chicks. How can I keep from singing? Will you sing if I throw you in a cage? Alone? Threatened Don Pepe. I may sing a lonelier song, said the stubborn Gallito, but I will sing. And he did. Oh, look at, he's being taken away from his family. But look at this, didn't stop him. Kiki-riki! Why are you singing now? Growled Don Pepe. You have no hen and chicks. No hen and chicks, the Gallito sighed. But I still have corn to eat. How can I keep from singing? And if you have no more corn, said the mayor, I may sing a hungrier song, said the headstrong Gallito. But I will sing. And he did. All right, fourth graders, help me out on this page. Kiki-riki! Aren't you hungry, you crazy bird? Wailed Don Pepe. Claro, of course, said the Gallito. But if the sun can still shine despite this world's troubles, how can I keep from singing? And if you never see the sun again, snarled the mayor, and he ran for a blanket to cover the rooster's cage. I may sing a darker song, the brave Gallito called after him, but I will sing. And he did. Kiki-riki! As the Gallito song echoed down the soundless streets of La Paz, it stirred an old familiar longing for a time when everyone and everything had a song to sing. Kiki-riki, 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 kiki-riki. Not so with Don Pepe. Singing gave him indigestion. That's like an upset stomach. The next day, Don Pepe stumbled out to the yard in his nightshirt. He tore away the blanket and pleaded, You have no tree to roost in, no hen and chicks to comfort you, no grain to fill your belly, no sun to drive away the shadows. Why, oh why are you still singing? Promise to stop and I will set you free. One by one, a quiet crowd began to gather in Don Pepe's yard. I sing for those who dare not to sing, or have forgotten how, said Gallito. If I must sing for them as well, Señor, how can I keep from singing? And if I have you made into soup, the mayor thundered, I suppose you will still sing if you're dead? Oh my goodness. The entire village held its breath, waiting for the Gallito's reply. Dead roosters sing no songs, he said. Ha! Crowed Don Pepe, sure he had one. But a song is louder than one noisy little rooster and stronger than one bully of a mayor, said the Gallito. And it will never die so long as there is someone to sing it. And there was. Kiki, Riki, Kiki, Riki, Kiki, Riki, Kiki, Riki. Look at everyone's joining in with the rooster. Once again, there was a village where the streets rang with song from morning till night. This made for a very noisy place to live, and that's just the way everyone liked it. Wow, that was really good. Let's read the author's note. Author's note. Roosters sing at sunrise. They also sing at noon, sundown, and in the middle of the night. Roosters sing when they please, and that's all there is to that. Much like roosters, human children are born with voices strong and true and irresistible. I'm sorry, let me fix that word. And irrepressible. That means they can't be stopped. Then, bit by bit, most of us learn to temper our opinions, censor our beliefs, and quiet our voices. But not all of us. There are always those who resist being silenced, who will crow out their truth without regard to consequence. Foolhardy or wise, they are the ones who give us the courage to sing. Oh! Fourth graders, let's look back at our vocabulary word, baffled. Feeling like nothing makes any sense. How does the word baffled connect to an event or character in our story? Can you write it in a sentence? I would say the new mayor was baffled when he kept taking things away from the rooster, thinking he'd stop singing, but he kept on singing. He thought, that doesn't make any sense. Thanks for joining me for Book a Day. See you soon.